Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Houston Sports Talk back in the video today, and today there's a report by CBS Sports that the Miami Dolphins are expected to release Tyreek Hill this offseason. We will see if that actually happens, but it has been reported that the Dolphins are expected to release him. I think this would make sense. You know, Hill's making a lot of money. He's out for this season, of course. But I think he's going to miss a good chunk of next season as well. I look at Tyreek Hill and this injury, of how severe this injury is, and I'm not going to go out there and say that Tyreek Hill is never going to play the game of football again, because I think this injury is returnable. I think you saw the same injury from a guy last year, and I think, to be fair, a lot younger of a guy. Tank Dell had the same injury last year against the Chiefs. You fast forward to week 5 of this year, of this regular season. Tank Dell isn't back on the field yet and really isn't expected back for the Texans this year. But it's already been reported he's sprinting again, which I think you're not even 12 months into an injury like that for Tank Dell. Tank Dell suffered that injury in, I think it was week 15, week 16 of last season. I think it was week 16, if I'm correct. It was week 16 of last season that Tank Dell suffered that injury. Then you're looking at week 5 the next season. That was a December injury or maybe it was November. But I think it was a late November injury or early December injury for Tank Dell. Look at the next year. We're in early October. He's already sprinting. So, and I think he's expected back next season. It's an injury that's come backable. And it's really the same injury. You know, Tank had the same thing. Dislocated knee. Torn ACL, MCL, all that stuff, like Tyreek Hill has. But you look at Tank Dell, who's a lot younger. You know, he's not even expected back this year, even if the Texans were in the playoffs or even if the Texans, when I know they're 1-3 right now and they have a lot of struggles, even if the Texans had a Super Bowl appearance, I don't think Tank Dell would be out there, and that is 14 months after his injury. So I think this is an injury that's going to keep Tyreek Hill out over a year. A year from now, you're looking at week 4, week 5 of next season. And if maybe Tyreek Hill is going to be out another 2 months after that, I don't know, or another month or two after that, I don't think you're seeing a Tyreek Hill return next season until halfway through the season. I think in the timetable of week 8 to week 12 is potentially the return for Tyreek Hill. This hasn't been announced, but I'm just making a estimated guess. And I definitely don't think around this time next year Hill will be back. And I think it's more likely that at the halfway point, or a little bit more than halfway the point, is where Hill returns. Do you want to pay Tyreek Hill next year if he's going to miss half the season when he's making a lot of money? So it might be best for the Dolphins to just get away from that contract, get that contract off the books, and where he would sign would be interesting. I have a feeling it could be going back to Kansas City, and that's definitely a potential option for him if he does get released. There could be some other options for him. We will see, though. You guys, let me know your thoughts on the news that Tyreek Hill is expected to be released by CBS Sports that they reported. It was also covered by Bleacher Report as well. You guys, let me know your thoughts on this news in the comment section, and peace out.